Yes, people, welcome back. I was just putting out a short, or I've just put out a short, I believe, and yeah, I said we are 9 away, and then as soon as I come off YouTube, it said 92, so we're eight subscribers away from 100. Thank you so much, by the way, for all the support, and yeah, let's keep it going, because there's plenty of Lego to be built. I'm very confident that we'll get this done before the obviously before the World Cup. That's in June, so you'd think this will be complete by the World Cup. So if we get this done, or once we've got this done, I am thinking that I might get the World Cup that's recently come out. Let me know if that's something you want to see me build, because hopefully that'll it'll be like a nice thing if England won the World Cup and I've built the Lego World Cup and we can lift it. If we win the World Cup, that would be sick. Just got to manifest it by building the World Cup, and hopefully it brings us a bit of luck. I'm not sure how that works, but we can't do something, can we? Been a long time coming, but yeah, I have to wait and see. Because there's another Lego set of Zelda that I want to build as well, which is the final boss scene, I think it's called. That would be sick as well to build that. Do I want this one or this one? I think I want the small one. I want 2 of them, and then I want 2 of these curved pieces here, like so, and then that sits like that on there, and that sits on that side on there, and we'll whip that around there. Also, I hope we catch up to my boss on subscribers. That would be like icing on the cake type of feeling, you know what I'm saying? All the waffle he gives me at work all the time. Yeah, I get it, you got bare subscribers, fair enough. Leave me alone, I'm trying my best, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I enjoy doing in my spare time. I thought I'd show people rather than just do it sat in my room on my own, try and turn my hobby into into something more than a hobby. But it's no stress at all. It is what it is. I appreciate all of the support so far. It's absolutely crazy. Like, never in a million years did I expect to even be on 92 subscribers within, how long have I been doing this now? Maybe 7 weeks? 7 weeks, I think. Something around that. But we just keep going. As I say, there's so much more Lego that we can build over the duration of this channel. We can hopefully span into something other than Lego as well. And yeah, don't want it to feel like this is all we can do, There's so much more to be had on this channel. Just have a good time, have a good vibe. Also got TikTok. If you aren't following me over there, I want to try and start doing like workout motivation videos, because it would keep me in line doing it, and hopefully it helps other people get a rhythm going as well. I'm sure I'm not the only one that struggles to stick to a routine of workouts, and as soon as you miss a few, it's easy just to relax, chill, watch telly and not really think about doing more with your free time. But then when you do work out, it's like a really good mental health feeling. So I want to try and start doing that at some point. This is quite a little bit more complex and complicated, this section, but nothing we can't handle because it is proper Lego. So that's all we're focusing on from now on. So stress-free, hopefully, and yeah, we can enjoy the time building and waffling on and what have you. Right. I just watched Luke Littler beat Danny Nopper in the quarterfinal today in the darts Ladbrokes US Open. No, Ladbrokes Darts Open or whatever it's called. So that's good. Different gravy, Littler, man. An absolute ridiculous darts player. Oh, I keep looking at the wrong flaming thing. Let's put that one on there. Gone. Yeah. Then these yellow ones, leave one square there, and they fit directly in between like that. I don't think this table is actually suited to press down on. It's got no structure, but underneath there it's quite bendy when you push down on it. So I mean, it sort of works. And I'm not going to go through it, hopefully. That would be absolutely terrible. Good viewing for you lot, I suppose, but not ideal in my situation. It's like the best table I got to fit this type of build on, because I think this is going to get quite big. And then I got another predicament of where I'm going to put this when it's fully built. So yeah, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? And I'm going to have to rearrange some bits and bobs, see where it fits. Because who knows? I don't. This is my room, so might be a bit of an odd one. Okay, so we put one of those there, and then you put this one on top. Alright, see that. And you do, well, I'm just going to put it on here, then we'll sit that on there. I think that does make sense to do it that way round, if I'm honest. And then this green one sits there, and this green one sits right there. Beautiful. Then we need two of these, and they sit under all of that. That'll fit on there, that'll fit on there, that'll fit on there. Crusty. Then this one does the same this side. Push out on there, push out on there, push out on there. This is so much better than some of the other Lego I've tried building, as you might well have known. But these pieces just go together like flipping butter on toast. So that's even, you know, a saying. I don't know, just goes together really well, I suppose. Okay, I didn't do the one thing that was at the start of this book, and I just noticed I haven't put this Zelda together. I believe this Zelda's from Breath of the Wild, because it's not from Ocarina of Time. But a cool Zelda, I guess, but you just can't beat the Ocarina of Time game, I'm sorry. It's just nigh on impossible. It's the best game of all time. I'll take that with me to the day I die. I swear. Oh. Come on. Why won't you hold your sword then? Hold it, bruv. Do you want to hold your sword? because I took his head off. No, I didn't. His hair. Why won't he hold his sword? Ah, doesn't make any sense. Put that hand down. Telling him like he can actually move his own hand. There we go. That sword's a bit bent. Not ideal. We'll straighten that out. Cool. So he's got that, and then he's got his shield. Bosh. There we are. Now I can stand him front and centre. Oh, I'll try and stand him up. I think that's a bit weighty. I don't think he can stand up because of the weight of the... Oh no, he can stand up. Cushy. And then we've got the base. That's what I'm building at the moment. I think it's part of the base that the Deku tree is going to sit on. But I've got a lot of these. So the base might be a bit big. So yeah, we'll have to see how big this actually gets, because this table might be, or I might have to get another fold-up table and use that to put this build on. Although my nephew likes to come around and play with my Lego, and I don't want him playing with the expensive Lego because he's 3 years old, and I really don't want him breaking me stuff. You can play with all the other Lego. I got a box of old Lego down there. He plays with this little Lego behind me if you can't see it. It's like a Ferrari, a Dodge Challenger. He bought me those, so I built them and he can play with them. Don't mind. And then my nan bought me those little bits under there so he can play with them ones. But we did not play with that as much yesterday. He more was interested in actually building his own sort of stuff out of old Lego. So it was nice. I get kind of worried when he has my Lego because I feel like he's either going to lose it or it's just going to fall apart or something, because they're not very gentle at the moment. They're quite, well, he's quite, you know, typical boyish. Right, and why do you keep falling over? Just stand up. You're like, put that one on there. This table's very wobbly. But we are getting somewhere at the start of this Deku tree build, which is nice. Alright, now I need, what do I need? Where are they? There they are. So I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bosh. Let's see. 2 of these. No, it's got to be lighter than that. These. 2 of those. Then I want 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. Just light them there. And then 2 of these block looking things. I would love it if they brought out more Zelda Lego as well. I know there's this set to do and then another one, but they could literally just keep bringing out new Lego sets of Zelda, and I can just have a whole like Lego section based on Zelda. That'd be sick, because there's so much from Zelda you can actually do. I feel like they could have like the ranch. You can have all of like the places where you fight bosses and that, like the volcano, although you probably could buy a volcano Lego set, but just different like characters from the game that you interact with and stuff. Absolutely ace, to be fair. And then we keep going. Put that on there. Put this one on there. Alright, we'll make that again. You take this one, take one of them, put it on there. Let's try and not look at the instructions for this part. I don't think it's that difficult. Can't be, can it? I'm not even going to look at the other piece. Just going to make sure I put them together the same way. It's like deja vu, isn't it? Just do exactly what we did previously and you'll be fine. Exactly like that. So then we get that one, and that one. But put this one, we'll say, on there. Yes, that will clip on there. Very good. Nice. And then you put a square one next to it. Okay, you can just lie down, go to sleep. I'm not going to keep picking it up all the time. We're just standing up at the end. But here we go. Beautiful. So now we have something that looks a little bit like that. We've got like maybe the front of the platform, maybe. I don't know. Although that's at the back. Maybe the back. I don't know. I don't know why I try and guess what section I've built, because it normally turns out wrong. So, you know, might as well just wait till it's actually done to give my opinion on how it looks, rather than that's the wrong colour. I want that one. I want two of these. And I want one of these. Nice. Alrighty then. So basically you take this one, or do you take that one, you can put that one straight on there like that. Try and let you see what I'm doing. Then you take one of these, put this green leafy thing on top of here. Then you take this pink flower type looking thing and put it on there. Christy. And then this one will sit on here. Yes. Yes, sir. You see, this is what Lego should be like. You can just press down and click the pieces together rather than it breaking in your hands all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just makes more sense, no? Now this is where I'll probably break my hands. Now of course it won't. It's that good. This is the good quality Lego, you know what I'm saying? Crazy how much difference it is to actually build real Lego to off-branded Lego. I'm not going to keep going on about off-branded Lego either. It's been the last time I bring that up, because it is not worth bringing up, to be fair. I'm just going to say that you just don't want to buy it. You just want to build real Lego. Flipping at this like making my eyes go funny. What is going on? Okay, so I want two of these. I mean, that's the last two of these in the bag, so I guess it's those two. Then I want 4 of these. Bish bash bosh thing. Then I want one of, well, this thing. And then I want 2 of these green hearts. Right there. Right, I'm going to move this out the way from there so you can kind of try and see what I'm actually doing with the Lego. Alright, so you take one of these platforms. We'll start up here. We'll put one of these hearts on this corner, and then one of these circles sits here, like so, and this pink thing sits here, and one of these sits on the end of there, like that. Then this sits on here, push that down, connect it on there. Beautiful, stunning, I really like this. Then you take this one this one on this corner. Then you put one of these circle things on here, like that. Then another one goes up here, like that. Then this one sits on this side, like that. Shutting. Then you've got this. Proper nice, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Okay, we'll finish this page and I will call it, and I'll show you where we are at after part 5 of this Lego set build. And the first part of actually building the main event, which is the Deku tree, which this is the base, and yeah, pretty good really. I need to build 2 of those, so this thing sits on there, one of these sits inside there, yoink, then you get another one. Oh dear me, bear with me, this is nearly there. So we've got that like that. One of them sits on there like that. The other one sits on here like that. Naughty. B-E-A, beautiful. And then that one sits like that. Absolutely flying through it. This is part 5, and well, part 1 of obviously building the platform for the Deku tree. I finished Link's house slash tree house slash fort, whatever you want to call it, and we've built this geezer, if he would stand up, and then we've got this. I don't really know what that's for yet, but we'll find that out next time. Well then, hope you've enjoyed. Hope you're going to enjoy, you know, this build going on and on, seeing where we get to, seeing how it looks when it's complete in the future, whenever that is. And then, yeah, if you are enjoying, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel. 8 away from 100, as I said. Mental. Then by the end of the week, if we hit 100 before Friday, I'll do a live stream Friday evening after work, and I'll be on for like 2-3 hours just building this, chatting, and you can come and go as you please, or you know, whatever. But hopefully we can eventually catch up to my boss, which is like a massive target. It's about 350 subscribers and we should overtake him. But so if you haven't already, please subscribe, and we will try and, well, catch up or overtake my boss that's driving me insane with chatting about him not being as big as me on YouTube. Clearly he is, but calm. I'll catch you very soon. Hope you had a great weekend, and I'll yeah, see you tomorrow for another video. Naughty.